Okay, guys, so I want to do a quick mindset video here so you guys can understand exactly what is happening and some things that we need to understand when we embark on a weight loss journey. The first thing that I want you guys to understand, guys, is that anybody can lose weight. And I've been talking about this a lot in the lives if you've caught them lately, but losing weight is the easy part, right? Because in essence, all you're doing is choosing to starve yourself. So like your body doesn't know what year it is or how advanced we are technologically or anything like that. Your body just understands that it's not getting enough energy for what it needs in a day. This is why we store body fat in the first place, guys. But I want you to understand that that in essence is what's happening. You are choosing to starve yourself, right? Which causes a lot of your hormones to spike, like your cortisol will spike. You'll also get a lot of fight or flight. Some people will get anxiety. There's a lot of mental things that happen when you're dealing with a deficit, right? That's why it gets so hard. That's why it's so challenging. But I want you guys to understand that it's very easy to go on an extreme diet where you just cut out everything, you cut full macronutrients, you cut your calories way too low, you become malnourished essentially in a lot of different ways. And what ends up happening when you do that is like you lose weight, you lose body fat. That's what happens. But you've not taught yourself any of the habits that you need to learn so that you can actually sustain this when you get to your maintenance. Because the truth is losing the weight is the quickest and most like it's the fastest part, right? We're trying to teach ourselves how to use our new bodies when we get them. It's like somebody gives you a, $500,000 car, but it's a stick shift and you can't drive stick. So it's useless to you, you know what I mean? Or you're going to do a lot of damage to it because you don't know what you're doing. The thing is like weight loss, in essence, the mindset you need to adopt is I am training myself for the body that I'm trying to achieve. This is the main goal of everything you're doing during your weight loss journey. You're trying to learn and understand that I need to eat for the body I'm trying to have. So it's and not just eat, but like develop lifestyles for the body I'm trying to have and habits. So if you are somebody that weighs 300 pounds and you're trying to be 200 pounds, you need to make sure that you are living a lifestyle and you have developed the habits of somebody that is 200 pounds. It's it's one of those things, right? That um, you have to understand. Like if you just ate at your maintenance calories, right? This is a realization I had on one of the walks that I did. If you just eat at your maintenance calories forever, you will get to your I'm sorry, if you eat at the maintenance calories of your goal weight forever, you'll get to your goal weight and you'll maintain, right? Because if you're eating at the maintenance calories of your goal weight and you weigh more than that, that means you will be in a deficit. Now, again, when you get closer to your goal weight, you're going to be under your goal weight's maintenance calories because you're just trying to get down there, right? But what I want you guys to understand is if you develop habits and stuff along the way that are saying, okay, maybe I am going to meal prep, maybe I am going to plan my meals out, maybe I am going to do these things, what you're going to do is you're going to be learning how to actually live your life after the deficit, after the diet, so to speak. What you're doing is you're teaching yourself what you need to learn so that you can be successful forever. That's what my goal is with you guys. That's why I teach all my clients. That's why you guys hear me say all the time, don't do a bunch of cardio, don't do all this drastic stuff to lose weight. Because at the end of the day, like if you're not going to keep that mentality and that mindset, you're not going to keep those habits when you hit your maintenance. Like if you're not going to go do hit 5 days a week when you hit maintenance, what's the point of doing it right now? There's no point. Like cardio is great when you're trying to improve your endurance and your cardiovascular system and your VO2 max and all those things. But at the end of the day, the amount of calories you're burning right now aren't really even worth it or sustainable depending on the size of your deficit. Because again, a lot of people will find that they get ravenous, super hungry, other things. But if you're just getting your 10K steps and you make that non negotiable, whether you're at maintenance or not, and you just adopt a more active lifestyle, and you're not just doing these things right now to cut the weight or be in a deficit, what's going to happen is you guys are going to know exactly what you need to do when you get to your goal weight so that you can stay there forever and you can live the life that you guys deserve. I'll see you guys in the next one.